Hello. In part 2 of this video series, I will begin to discuss some vaccine myths that you may come across on various social media outlets. It's important that you are not being misinformed from a non-credible source. Myth number 1, the COVID-19 vaccine is not safe because it was too rapidly developed and inadequately tested. Many pharmaceutical companies invested significant resources into quickly developing a vaccine for COVID-19 because of the worldwide impact of this pandemic. The emergency situation warranted an emergency response, but that does not mean that companies bypass safety protocols or performed inadequate testing. To receive emergency use authorization from the Food and Drug Administration, a drug company must have followed study participants for at least 2 months after completing a vaccination series, and the vaccine must be proven safe and effective in that population. As addressed in the first video, there were no significant adverse effects during the trial that were unexpected, and the vaccine proved to be 95% effective in preventing symptomatic COVID. In addition to the safety review by the FDA, the Centers for Disease Control Advisory Committee on Immunization has convened a panel of vaccine safety experts to independently evaluate the safety data from the clinical trial. The public should take comfort in knowing that thousands of scientists worked on the production of the vaccine to produce it quickly. The CDC is an organization made up of some of the smartest scientists and physicians in America, and in my opinion, American scientists and physicians are the smartest in the world. When the CDC sets up a process to evaluate a vaccine, I feel very confident in trusting their judgment. I will also add that many of the people involved with the decision-making process at the CDC do not work for the government, but are outside scientists and physicians who independently advise the CDC. Many consider this vaccine as a miracle of modern science in being able to develop it so quickly as possible using literally the most modern, up-to-date genetic techniques available. Green Tree Pharmacy, in conjunction with Heritage Operations Group, recommends the Pfizer vaccine, already authorized for emergency use by the FDA. We also now recommend the Moderna vaccine, as it was recently just approved for emergency use authorization by the FDA as well. Moderna utilized the same mRNA technology as the Pfizer vaccine and has an almost identical safety and efficacy profile. The only significant difference is that the 2 doses with Moderna are separated by 28 days instead of 21 days like the Pfizer vaccine. We will continue to address additional myths that staff, residents, and our communities may still be hearing about the COVID vaccine. Again, we hope that you find this information helpful as we continue to see this vaccine serving as progress towards ending this pandemic. Thank you.